And we're back, dear viewers, with our first guest. So teaching is one of the most notable professions in the world. Every October 5th, we celebrate the World Teachers' Day, honoring the dedication, patience, and vision of educators who shape the minds and futures of generations. In the state of Kuwait, dear viewers, as in many countries, teachers are at the heart of our progress, not only transferring knowledge, but also building values, resilience, and creativity in students. Today, dear viewers, we turn to the academic perspective, how universities and colleges of education prepare future teachers to meet the challenges of modern classrooms, and how society can continue to recognize and celebrate this vital profession. So, dear viewers, let's all welcome Dr. Fahad Ameen, a professor of English language at the College of Education here in the state of Kuwait at Kuwait University. Good morning, Professor. It's such a pleasure to have you.
Good morning. Thank you so much. And I'm both happy and honored to be here. And this is actually my first time I speak in a live show, so I'm grateful for this great opportunity.
All right, you're most welcome, Professor, and you're doing really great. Don't worry about
That's
that.
great.
All right, so Professor, we'd love to know how, like the College of Education here in the state of Kuwait, and how do you prepare future teachers to handle the development of the fast pace happening all over the place?
Well, to start, the College of Education prepares the pre-service teachers to both theoretically and in practice. That include psychology, curriculum, and educational technology, also the classroom management. And toward the final years, they let them actually participate in real class simulation where they teach in one target schools at Kuwait.
All right, so as you mentioned, they teach other schools than their school?
Yes, it's just to give them the initial start and what to expect, or the concept of teaching before they start their actual career.
All right, so that's practical training for our lovely teachers out there watching us. Dr. Fahad here is explaining all kinds of things that are happening. So, Professor, I would love to know, what are the challenges that face teachers nowadays and in basic training?
Well, this is a great question. Thank you for bringing it up. I can answer this question from two perspectives based on research and data. Decades ago, since 2009, Al-Bustan and Al-Bustan, they have conducted a research. They have highlighted both the challenges for both teachers and students themselves, and more recent research such as the Shamiri, Al-Jna'i and Al-Badr, Al-Qassab, more recently in 2005, they all show similar pattern, which is that unfortunately most of teachers, they can't handle the classroom because it's exam driven. In other words, everything has been taught inside the classroom is for one purpose, which is how to pass the final exam, which hinder the genuine learning. Another issue is the integrating of technology and artificial intelligence, given the rise and the trend. Dashti and Al-Dashti, another research in 2015, they showed around 70% of learners, they prefer and show interest in applying more technology inside the classroom. On the other hand, the educator themselves, they want to focus solely on traditional teaching and they are not willing to adapt. From the perspective, my own experience and observation, I noticed that unfortunately many teachers, they don't know how to integrate artificial intelligence, even though most respected and prestigious university worldwide.
Yes, and sorry, Professor, to cut you there, but I'm sure you guys help them develop their practices in AI and technologies to implement them, right?
100%. Now all the directions are going toward the integrate of technology and artificial intelligence for the future of education itself.
All right, that's really cool. And since we are in the 5th of October and we're celebrating the Teachers' Day all over the world, dear viewers, if you're watching us all over the world and you're a teacher, you are definitely a diamond in this world for teaching our beautiful students for the future. So in your opinion, Professor Fahad, how should we celebrate and honor this special occasion for teachers?
Well, audience might find me a bias to our teachers, but I believe, to be quite honestly, that teachers shouldn't expect a fancy or large celebration. A simple thank you would mean a lot to us, to be honest. Every time once the semester is done, when I read the thank you letters from my students, I forget all the tiring hard work that's been through the whole semester, and it's given me the fuel, the soul fuel, I would say it. The fuel to my soul to start over again and fresh and come with better start.
All right, you know, Professor, since when I was in college and my professor kind of wrote me a letter for it's gonna help me in my career later on. It really meant something really special to me, and I still remember him to this day. It's very special to me.
Right.
And in your opinion, and the roles play in training for teachers,
Right.
how does it shape not only the students but also the future that's coming?
I'm sorry, can you repeat the question one more time?
The training you guys do with the teachers.
Right.
How does it help them in their future? Or like, how does it help the future students pursue their careers, for example?
Oh, you mean what's more than education? Like more than the knowledge they are gaining from the college itself, right?
No, as a teacher now,
right,
teaching students.
Right.
How does it benefit the student in his career?
Oh, 100%. Students do not look at teachers as person who convey a message or share a piece of knowledge. Teachers play a significant role, much more beyond teaching, right? Because they look at us as motivators, role models, influencers, right? So we should represent and enlighten and shape the new generation personality, and we should represent this notable career in its finest.
Definitely, Professor. It's such a pleasure to have you here on Good Morning Kuwait and explaining all kinds of things about these beautiful teachers that we have here in the state of Kuwait. And really, the viewers, the teachers all over the world, we love you and we represent you here. So, Professor, how do you see the balance between, you mentioned this before, but we want to know the real balance between traditional teaching and the new teaching that comes with technology and AI?
Right. You actually hit a nerve, because my PhD, it's all about integrating technology to master and nurture the English proficiency. And how can we balance between both approaches? I think balancing is a key, because many researchers, at least in my field, in applied linguistics, such as Paul Nation, Norbert Schmidt, James Milton, they all spoke about the explicit traditional teaching and how it's equally important to the modern technology. So many new researchers, including myself, combining both traditional teaching and modern technology is a key. And for example, my result in my recent publication shows that a significant increase in both outcome and from the behavioral side. So mixing both approaches is the key, I think.
All right, and definitely it helps our students in their practical life and also in their English language too.
Right.
So Professor, we'd love to know the important skills that a teacher nowadays should implement in his basic teaching.
I would say beyond the conveying a message is being patient. This is 100%, because many unfortunately neglect the fact that learners do not learn at the same pace. So teachers should have patience, should know how to deal with different cultural background, should be, especially that we have some special case, right? Or special needs student, we need to know how to manage. Also, teachers should be an active listeners, right? And communicators as well, which can help the new generation and the student themselves to participate and and turn the classroom into passive learning to more active. So the student themselves, they have the critical skills, once they answer the 5 questions, right? What, where, when, and who, and why. This is where the actual learning happen, right? So they participate, they critique, they think, not just based on memorization and take notes, right? So they have to interact with the teacher themselves.
Yes, and you know, Professor, these days, mashallah, I'm seeing the students, they're really excelling in the English language. It's not like before.
Right.
Students now are implementing their technologies into real life, and dear viewers, we really can see this outcome from these beautiful teachers that we have. So, Professor, how would you advise teachers to manage their stress more often in the classroom?
Well, this is a shared goal, to be honest. The institution also play a crucial part here. They should, first let's speak about the institution themselves. They should provide a clear, realistic, achievable goals for teachers to achieve. And I would say the role of head of department as well. The head of department play a great role here in trying to manage the stress and work overload between the colleagues. I just remember our head of department, Dr. Asma Al-Atebia, صباح عليها بالخير. She is a wonder woman. She treats everyone with professionally, and she tries to maintain professionalism. Also, she tries her best to support us, her colleagues, both cognitively and emotionally, which reduce 100% the workload.
Yes, and Professor, at the Ministry of Information here, we totally support you, Professor, and all of your colleagues that are dealing with our lovely students to make a beautiful outcome for the future of the state of Kuwait. And I would love to know the initiatives that are happening in the College of Education.
You mean, I think we answered the same question the first time, which is the different approach of
Yes, but I think you have some kind of initiatives and goals and visions from the College of Education.
Right. Yes. We provide, again, we provide our pre-service teachers with both two approaches, right? From the theoretical perspective and the practical perspective.
Yes.
So our students, and we have faith in our students to become a great, wonderful teachers in the future. They will be supported both emotionally, cognitively, and they will gear up with all the knowledge they need to handle a classroom themselves and enlighten and create the new beautiful generation, inshallah.
Inshallah. And Professor, mashallah, since you are here in the beautiful state of Kuwait and representing Kuwait, I'm sure the outcome will be much better too. And as you know, there is a lot of rumors, Professor, about a profession being a teacher here in the state of Kuwait. How do you see the future of teaching in the state of Kuwait, and what are the benefits of becoming a teacher?
Well, first, let's say there is a wise man once said that if you want to eliminate a society, just cut down the educational system. So that's emphasized the importance of education. So education, no matter where or what, in Kuwait or any other countries, it is a central, right? Yes. And I've been hearing a hush-hush rumors widely spreading around nowadays, and thinking that the artificial intelligence might one day replace teachers. That's far away from being true. I don't believe it, because students need emotional support as well, and artificial intelligence, they are two robots. They lack the emotion. So no way they can replace teachers at any time.
Perfect. And Dr. Fahad, would love to hear a last message from you briefly to our lovely students here watching us today at Good Morning Kuwait.
A final message, I would say to all teachers worldwide: thank you so much for your dedication. Thank you so much for your consistency. Thank you so much for the hard work in lighting the student brain and shaping the new generation. Moreover, I would like to say that I want you to remember that your education does not stop once you obtain a degree, right? It's far beyond that. As a matter of fact, there where you start your real education, right?
Yes.
One more thing, I'm sorry to take long, but this is important.
Take your time.
I want you to remember that teaching is the mother of all other professions. Without you as a teacher, we wouldn't have policemen, we wouldn't have doctors, we wouldn't have engineers and any other profession. So celebrate yourself, not only today, but every day. And I wish you a lovely Teachers Day. Thank you.
Thank you, Professor, for your lovely message for all the teachers in Kuwait and all over the world. And thank you for being here on Good Morning Kuwait.
Thank you. It's a pleasure. Thank you so much.
You're most welcome. So, dear viewers, let's all thank Dr. Fahad Ameen, a professor of English language at the College of Education here in the beautiful state of Kuwait. And therefore, dear viewers, we shall take a quick break and we'll be right back.